Okay, so we are here with a special little call that was Terry, who has questions about school. And I love that. Uh, yeah, I can do like a live example of whatever you need to know. So let's see what shows up. And I'm going to hit note-taking feature also to try that out. Okay, so Terry, let me
Okay.
know. What is your scope? Maybe you can also describe for others watching this as a real live example, if you don't mind. That would be super cool for your business, like your focus, and you're
Mhm.
already using Skool. And then where are you at with using Skool? And what's your question now? And then so we can take this as a case study.
Okay, I've set up a school group. It's called Women Wellness Seekers.
Yes.
And my aim for this group, is to offer different wellness opportunities. And the first one that I've done is a book read for my devotional book. So I have used the classroom feature, which I'm looking at right now, to set up this current book read that I'm working on.
Okay.
I figured out how to load my videos.
Okay.
So I have two out there right now for the
Okay.
last two sessions.
Okay.
But what I haven't done is figured out how to, I don't know the right words, but to partition it off so that these videos are only seen by the people enrolled in the
Oh, cool.
program.
Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, that's easy. It's very easy. So I can share it in my example how I have set it up, if that works for you.
Okay.
Do a screen
Yeah.
share. So let me pull up our community real quick. And I have it right here, and I'll do that with the Biz Lounge. Um, okay, so share. Yes, yes, yes. We're allowing the share. Here we go. Okay, so making this window bigger. Okay, so your question, just to recap it again, you have a probably a tier. Did you create it as a tier, or is it like an individual program with like a one-time buy so far? How did you put the calls?
It's a one-time program.
Ah, okay. So,
But I don't have tiers yet. And so I wondered if that was my problem, that I need the tiers.
so
But
okay, so you're okay. Let me pause the screen share real quick just to recap before confusing everybody. Um, so what I hear you say, you want to do regular calls and only give the access to those as on a regular basis to people who pay for it, right? Is that correct?
right, right,
Okay, perfect. So for that, in Skool, actually, the tiers could be a really great solution because it's like a membership then. And when you have these membership levels, you can define for each level of who gets access to what. And that is the one that's really used for regular things. If you have, and I'll show it in a second how it looks with the Biz Lounge. For when the things in a classroom for static stuff, like that's more usable for static things. So if you want to have like a replay vault, then you can put that there and you can only make that accessible to people who pay also. So I'll, but you want to give them access also to the live calls and in the calendar, right? That they see that
right.
the calendar. Okay, cool. So let me show my example here. Okay, so for the Biz Lounge, for the example, so I can see like a lot at first, but we have several memberships. So if you go here, for example, I describe them. So I work with free, premium, and a VIP level. So three, and to see all the memberships, you can always go look here if you type um, plans behind your name, then it will show them. So that's the outside view. So
Okay.
So in our example, when people join premium, then they get access to things you don't get access to here, right? So just that's the outside framework real quick. Um, to set it up, you basically have to go to the settings. So I am going to go, let me make sure that I can access this. Where are the settings? Why doesn't it let me do this? Oh, that's so weird. Normally I can click on this and it opens up. Maybe I need to
Yeah.
pause the screen share real quick. Let me stop it real quick and just do that on my end real quick. 1 second. Yeah, that is so weird. I didn't. Let me try to screen share again to see if I can actually share this live. Um, one more time. Here, see it now. So you click
Yes,
on
I do.
the window. Okay, so settings, and then you come to the communities, and here you come to the communities that you have. So I'm going to go to the one that I'm looking at right now. So settings for our Biz Lounge. And when you go here, you can see, let me just make sure, pricing. Yeah, you go to pricing. Okay. And so in the pricing, that's where you can choose those models of memberships. And they have different
Mhm.
models here. So free is like everything's free. Um, and then, oh, they changed something. They always add new stuff, which is cool. So I used this model, freemium, which I'm just going to give that example. And that I think is can work for many because you want to keep the entry level free, right? That people can just come into your group, but then they
Right.
upgrade for a paid thing. Okay, so that's exactly what freemium is for. So the standard, you always have these three here that you can either turn on or not. Um, that means the first one is free, and you already have that. And then when you click that, you get to define what here, premium, what you would like to give them. So you might say twice a month readings and whatever. So you define these things. And when you save that, that's the description. And basically, once you set that up, people see it, right? So
Mhm.
so that's that piece. But then you also want to, let me just make sure, to do these settings, and I have to sync. Oh yeah. Then you go back into the calls, for example, and the things to then say this is for premium, and you have to be premium to get this, right? So
Mhm.
after you created a premium thing, and you can just start it with like, oh, this will be fancy premium features. You don't have to know all the details yet, right? Just so you can start playing with it. So you'll have these two and forget about VIP because you don't need to. You can just have two just because you don't
Mhm.
want to complicate things, right? Um, okay, so then you have a premium and you save it that you have one to play with. So then you come back and you go into the community to edit things. So give me 1 second. Let's go back to the lounge. Okay, so for example, in the classroom, let's say I have actually let's start with a calendar because that's the main thing you asked about. So we have these Paradise Biz calls every month, right? And that's the thing I added. So if I go to this one, that's only for premium members, right? And here, you can see what it looks like when I create this event, and I'm just gonna show this. When you make a new event, this is what it looks like. So you make a call and you give it your own name, blah, 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 blah. So then down here, once you did set up a premium member, then you can come here and say like, oh, only members on or above premium tier will get access to this. And that's
Perfect.
how you
Yep.
set it up. Okay. And that's it. And then you save it. And um, that's for the calls. So then the calls will be locked only for premium members. And you can do the same thing for anything else as well. So you can also do this in Classroom. Let me give you the example for Classroom. So this is a static thing where I'm putting replays.
Mhm.
Those are our premium biz replays. And to show you what that looks like, here is the same thing, right? You can also say, okay, this is not open. That's the standard will be open, but you say who gets access to it. So, and you can choose any other thing. See here, I choose only this is private, or you have to be premium tier, and then you get access to it.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, and then see you also have other options here, but like with your example, that's what you would do. Um, yeah. Do you have any questions? Does that answer your
No,
question?
that gives me ideas on what I can do.
Perfect. Perfect. And like I don't know if that would be helpful. One more thing that I could do. Let me see. There's actually a cool thing where I can say in Zoom. Oh, it doesn't give me that option when I'm let's see. Where I can see it. Oh yeah, view as member. Ha ha. I wanted to show you that. Okay. So this is what people see. And this is really cool also for you to when you're designing your space as a community host to see, well, what does it look like on the outside? I can wrap my head around it better when I see that. So you
Uh-huh.
simply go to here are the three dots in anything in the classroom, and when you say view as member, that means you see it as the outside person.
Hmm.
So see,
Okay.
because I had some things that are only accessible with premium, then that's what they see. So when they're in here, it instantly tells them, oh, you have to unlock this with premium. So that will also invite them then to the upgrade page of premium, like the plans that we saw first, right? So
Okay.
that's how it works.
That's awesome. What
Yeah,
I
isn't
was thinking, okay, if I set up a tier, you have to put a price on it though, because their price was purchase of the book. They don't have to, you know. So,
let me think.
so the
So,
call, I'm not charging for them for the call, but they did have to purchase the book. So it's not a fee in school. So
oh,
maybe this is different.
let me think how would I solve this? So, what I hear you say is, oh, it's like a private access then, is it?
Yeah, it's a private access.
Oh,
Exactly.
I have to look that up, how that would work.
I do want to set up the tiers like you described, but for the
Yeah.
situation I have
Um,
right now,
well, you can also, okay, this is like not answering a question right now, but like what if you did charge something like $5 or whatever, or $1 even,
mhm, which
Um,
I probably will the next time because that'll make it easier
yeah,
in school.
but I hear it you. Oh, here's the answer. Okay, so you can set it up as a paid thing, and then you give people direct personal access that you just want to be part of it for free. Because I've done that
Okay.
before, so you can actually when you set up the premium membership, you can invite certain existing members and just either individually depending on how many people you have in your group, or you can say everybody gets access to premium or whatever you want to do, right? So you can invite people either in a bulk
That
or
makes
individually.
sense.
Yeah.
So I can invite those that are already
Yeah.
enrolled,
Do that exactly. That's how I did it too.
but any new people would have to pay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's also a nice kind of perceived value choice, right? Because then they
Hmm.
instantly see like, oh, look, I'm gifting this to you. This will actually cost $20 a month in the future, right? And you're already part of this. Yay.
Yay. Okay.
So, right? That's actually really cool.
Okay, and there was one more question. I got to remember what it was now.
Mhm.
Maybe we answered it all. Um, Classroom. Okay. I think we answered everything. I can't see anything else
Cool.
right now. I was going to tell you there is, okay, I have a school group, or I'm in a school group. It's called Publishing Breakthrough Publishing Pro.
Hmm.
And I'm a paid member of that group. They
Okay.
also have a Breakthrough Publishing, which is free. And I
Yeah.
thought you might like to be in that group just to learn about what they
Oh,
do.
cool. Okay.
But it's all these publishing, okay, these publishing coaches that I've been involved with for a couple of years now. They branched off and started their own breakthrough publishing business. So they have a free group where they're offering some free trainings. Like right now, um, he did a bunch of trainings on Amazon ads and it's all free.
Okay. That's
So it's
cool.
really cool.
That's a cool
And it's
resource. Yeah.
all about publishing. It's not about writing a book. But
Yep.
once you have the book,
Yep.
um,
I love
anyway, it's pretty nifty.
I
And
love that you mentioned that.
I've learned so much about publishing from these guys. They're
Yeah, it's
awesome.
so cool. I love it. And you answered a magic wish of that I had.
I did.
Yeah, to ask you because that was the second topic that I was gonna ask you about publishing books. So that's really sweet. Thank you. Yeah. So that would be a different conversation that we don't have to like record all the details, but like
No, we don't.
I love that you're a resource for book publishing because you publish so many books. And like I know we have people in our community who likely would love either the resource
Mhm.
that you mentioned, right? Or maybe ask you, pick your brain with a question or whatever, like and at your discretion and how deep you want to go, right? You can always point
Right.
to places. Um uh
Now,
yeah,
in
so
the free group, I'll send you a link to that one.
okay.
Um, the reason I did the paid group is because they offer so many tools, lots
Yeah.
of tools like editing tools. And one of the guys, his name's Ed, and he just loves technology. So
For editing.
he's always creating stuff.
Yeah.
And then like he just introduced oh, I can't remember what he called it, but it was another tool. And so we get to use it and help him work out the kinks. But in the
Oh yeah.
meantime, I'm using it,
Yeah.
you
Nice.
know?
Okay.
But then there'll be like a membership, a subscription fee to use all these tools once eventually. But I don't know. There's just awesome stuff there that I've learned from these guys, and I just thought you
That's
might be
super cool.
interested.
Well, if you'd be open for that, I would love for you to make a short post in our Biz Lounge where you say that you have been publishing books and these resources are what you're using. And you can use the affiliate link of the paid group from you to put in there, right?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
school, because we can, when we're members of school groups, if they have affiliate turned on, like
they
see,
do. I think they do.
yeah, so then you
Oh,
can,
that was going to be my other question,
okay,
affiliate.
we're just piggybacking on our answers
Yeah,
before.
I'm going to set
Uh,
up an affiliate. Once I have tiers and paid members, then I'll have an affiliate link.
yes,
But
and that's
that
really
seems pretty
easy.
straight. It
That
seems
is
pretty
super straightforward.
straightforward.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You just go into settings and set up affiliate, and then you say how much, and that's it. And school does everything else, which is so, so cool.
Well, like this publishing group, he has 2.7 thousand members in it.
Yeah,
And then in his paid group, which is the pro group, he has 220. So there's 220 of us that have paid
yeah,
for all this coaching. I
yeah,
almost said free, but it's not free because I paid for it. But it's only 220. And that's my point, is that it's not that many people. There's enough of us that we share and get to know each other, which is really fun
Oh, I see
to
what you're saying.
be,
Yeah. High
yeah, because
value group.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
smaller, intimate,
Yeah.
220 people, and there's maybe 50 people or less on any one call.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's so then you learn from other authors.
Nice. And there's
So
also the energy of like supporting each other, right? But as you're all
yes,
publishing, that's super cool. You're all doing it.
yeah,
I love it.
they'll ask questions
Mm-hmm.
in the group or in the community portion, and
Nice.
people answer, and then you get ideas from other authors,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
we'll share something and say, hey, and ask for feedback, like on a book description, here's what I wrote, let me know what
Yep.
you think, and
Yep. Yep.
stuff like that.
But it's very nice. And do they also do like personalized marketing support when people have a business? Like, has that been helpful for you too? Or is it more like specific strategies like Amazon ads or
It's specific strategies,
yeah. Okay.
but they also have deals with other vendors, and some of them have discounts. For example, let me look right now. Can't think of one off the top of my head. Important to know.
Do you want to do a screen share? Maybe then it's interesting for people to see. I don't
Yeah,
know if you share settings.
this is the screen I'm looking at right now.
Hang on,
And
I
this is
can't
on
see
my,
yours.
you can't see it? Oh,
No.
I have to hit share.
Oh, here we go. Perfect. What?
So this is
Oh,
their
now I see it.
classroom.
Okay.
I'm under their classroom, and this is on
Yeah.
the one I paid to be involved in.
Yeah.
So I get all of this coaching and resources because I paid for it.
Yeah.
Um, right here under partners, this is where they've listed all these partners. Whenever they contract with someone,
Oh, yeah. Great.
they'll post it here, and like 99 Designs, they do covers,
Okay.
and they have discount codes here for us to get money
Okay.
off to build A+ content in Amazon. That's just additional marketing content.
Yeah.
Again, I've done two of those for two of my books, and I got money off. Review services, but they keep adding to this list as they
Yeah.
build more and more
Cool.
partnerships.
Okay.
But that's the paid group. So I'm just showing
Yep.
you that that's something I get as a member of the paid group.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
And group coaching and whatever. Yeah, that sounds really lovely. I love that we got to see a screenshot. Thank you for sharing. So you will give the link, and I'll actually make a post in our community with linking to this video, and then you can just post your link under there if you or give it to me. Put it in
I
a comment,
will.
whatever. Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
post the affiliate link in the comments
yeah,
to the
perfect.
free group, to the free group. But
Also
I
to the
do
paid
have one
group,
here. Yeah, here's the
Terry,
paid
to
group.
the paid group, the affiliate link, right? Because they're I mean, you can both
Yeah.
both links and the paid one can be your affiliate link, of
And I
course.
can't tell you what it costs because there's different levels.
Yeah, and people get to see when
It
they click, and
depends.
it's
Yeah.
whenever you click on it, then you get the price at that time, right? So you don't
Yeah.
even have to worry.
Well, I took the highest level because I wanted lots of support because I was
Yeah,
doing lots of books,
yeah.
where other people might just want, minimal support.
Yep, yep. Nice. That sounds awesome.
Okay.
I love it. Thank you so much. We have a super high
You're
value
welcome.
video for school and also for book publishing support. I will post this video in our group. Thank you so much, Terry. And
Thank you
then
for your
we'll
help.
connect again in the group. Yeah, thank you too. All right.